Then we try to set up all of the setup that were not in place. Welcome back, welcome back. Happy to see you, happy to see you. So I'm home today. It's a holiday in Jamaica, so I guess I can put my I can put my foot up and we can chat. Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. So I'm in Jamaica. Today is Wednesday, March 5. It is Ash Wednesday. So many religious folks, they are starting a 40 days fast. People fast for many different reasons, huh? I remember my niece telling me that once she took the bus, then she was a young miss in high school. So she took the bus to school, and there was this lady saying that she was fasting. Hello, thank you for stopping by. I have to put my glasses on. Let me see now. Okay, Joshua. Joshua, I big up yourself. Oh, big up yourself, Miss June. It's June. What's up? Yeah, you're here. Thank you. I have been away for a while, just popping in and out, making a video here and there to keep the channel going. So I'm here again. I have more time. I'm more focused. Yeah, at least for this season. I was doing some refurbishing. I was setting up a learning center. I was trying to do work on a charity. So it was a lot going on. Hi, the guitar. What's up? Today's a holiday here. It's the start of the what's it now? The Lent season. So I was saying many persons are doing their fasting today. Some persons are giving up red meat. Some persons are giving up alcohol. Some persons are giving up sex and love making. Some people are just giving up whatever they are giving up. I have not decided to give up anything yet. I'm not following the crowd. Okay. I just ate smoked sausage and protein snack. Need to survive, of course. I had I made fried Johnny cake this morning, or Johnny cake because it's always fried, with tuna. And then my neighbor, she gave me a bowl of omini corn porridge. It's sitting there, so I'll have that about 2 o'clock. So I am eating. I haven't given up anything. We need to survive. And then, oh boy, this whole Christ crucifixion. Some days you feel closer to the cross. Another day you wonder how far away from the cross you are. I am a Christian by culture, and I guess by belief, because that's what I know. I don't know anything else, no other religion. So that's what I know. And so getting the camera a bit closer. So me no know. Yesterday I did a video talking about when I survey the wondrous cross and which the Prince of Glory died. My richest gains I count but loss, and pour contempt on all my pride. Yesterday I felt closer to the cross than I'm feeling today. But I am still keeping the light that universal light, that light within, I'm keeping my candle burning. Yeah. So some persons are not religious at all. Some persons, when you speak to them and they tell you about their faith, it's something quite different from yours. What's always interesting to listen to faith and belief. Yeah, because each person has its own story, just like every religion, we would say, have its own in the beginning story. Yeah, of course. Why not? Drop your link. All right, I guess I'll have to watch that. Yes. Okay. The guitar, but all right, yes. So, you know, each person have its own. I have watched a lot of persons on YouTube with their own discoveries, and they're putting out new things each day. Um, one channel that I do watch sometime is the fifth kind, the fifth kind, with this guy Paul something something. I think he's in where is he? In Switzerland, in one of those countries that begins with S. I don't remember. He's somewhere there, and he has been a pastor for over 30 years. But then while he was on his sabbatical, he decided to, study a little bit deeper to get maybe his own understanding. All right. Yes, every civilization has the same story. Yeah, or they might have their own in the beginning story, which really comes back to one and the same. So I tend to, Paul speaks of ETs and aliens and Anunnaki and sky people, and where knowledge, we and humankind being educated by beings from other places. Yeah. So to put all of that together, to wrap all of that in, and to take a position, it's like you have to exist as, yes, the spiritual person, believing things, biblical, and Jesus the Christ and God and all of that, and then know the reality of our existence. We have to also try to interpret that. I don't know. Normally, when we see pictures of, aliens, they have this type of cone head and slit eyes. The snake is slitting, and quite fundamentally, they have no ear. Yeah, ears are missing. And then you listen to stories where even one post was like, this person who used to work for the royal family, he the he speaks of meetings, it is called represent, I don't know. Yeah, he speaks of meeting that he had gone, yes, traveled with the queen, the late queen, Queen Elizabeth II. So he would have traveled with her to undisclosed location. You could show me, you have to send me that via what, email. Yeah, you could show me. Yeah, you should. You should show me. I like to read. I like new information. I like to ponder things. The way I look at humankind now, the last email was empty. There wasn't really anything much to see in that. You didn't present anything really. One word here, one word here. No. You didn't give me a full email. And you know you didn't. Mr. Man, you know you didn't give me a full email. Yeah. So, Queen Elizabeth, the man was saying, I don't know if it's credible, that he used to take her or accompany her. I don't remember. I don't remember. You have to send it back again. Yeah. So he used to accompany her to these undisclosed locations where she would meet and have conversation with other beings visiting, maybe from other places. I don't know how to interpret this because our knowledge is so limited, and especially in my country where religion is the order of the day, Christianity is the order of the day. So room for any other type of learning. Nobody is schooling you on anything else. And if you try to raise a topic, because I would try to raise a topic oftentimes, nobody wants to even have a discussion because I guess they're figuring that they are sinning. And I'm saying no, it would be good if we could understand our existence. You know, we go back way back into the Stone Ages and way back. We watch the Discovery Channel. We see a lot of things that are being discovered. We want to know how the pyramids were built. We want to know the precision. We want to know how the buildings were orientated, you know, but nobody wishes to have the conversation. Maybe, just maybe, they're just afraid. But afraid of what? Why can't we have the discussion? The pyramids are there. They are in existence. And the technology, even that we have today, I don't know if we have reached that level of technological development that could have accounted for those massive pyramids. Massive, spanning acres. So in my mind, I usually think of the pyramid as, you know, maybe a large house, but having read more. Microwave. Okay. Right, the microwave oven, even, all right, astronomy. Who taught us about the stars, the galaxies? Who taught us about building vessels to navigate the oceans or the skies? You know, all these things. Of course, ultrasounds, you know, development in medicine. Even the use of the syringe, grafting, all kind of different treatments for all. We are enjoying these things, but we don't want to talk about the origin. No one wants to be called out as something else. So I am interested, always interested in knowledge. I want to know. I would welcome maybe an ET visit. Yeah, I would not mind one of these beings find me interesting enough to come to me and to impart some knowledge. I wouldn't mind. No, I wouldn't mind something orb in, an angel, you know, just drop in my living room right now and say, okay, I see that you are interested to know more about so. I'll talk to you about the Tower of Babel. I'll talk to you about medicine. I'll talk to you about the oceans, what is under the ocean. I'll talk to you about the Garden of Eden. I will tell you all these things. But maybe I'm not the kind that get those types of visits. But I'm sure, well, I shouldn't say I'm sure, I am of the opinion that the rulers of these large countries like the US, maybe Britain, down some places in the Middle East and all of that, I am sure that they understand quite clearly. I am sure pilots, in their traversing the skies, they would have seen a lot. The mariners would have seen a lot. I think so. Persons who travel in submarines, they too would have seen a lot of what is happening underground, under the waters, to come and to say XYZ. But I guess some information is not meant to be told to the general public, lest we get what now? Frightened. Because many of us just want to talk about Jesus and his love. But a lot of mysteries and stories of mysterious happenings are even involved or included in our roadmap. For the Christian, the roadmap is whatever we have as our Bible. Whatever we have, those 66 books. And of course, we are aware that there are other books, but how many of us wish to read anything else? And to be very honest, the Bible as it is, written as it is, it's very hard to understand. It's not for the the faint of heart. It's not for the person who had not been enlightened. Because when we read one thing, it's like we're reading a novel. But these things are much bigger than what we are actually reading. So when we read like Genesis, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Yes. That one verse might be saying a lot more than what we are reading it to be. And then so often we just talk about, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form, and it was void, and the Spirit of the Lord moved upon whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And, we're reading it and we're talking about it like it's a little simple story. Okay, yesterday I saw a rodent in my house, and it looks like a house rat, and I set a trap, and blah, blah, blah. That's how we are reading and expressing our understanding of such deep, layered writings. But how many persons want to discuss it? It's a whole bag of lies that we tell ourselves and then we tell others. Because half of the time we wished, when we pray, that we'd see something miraculous happening. I sent you a mail. All right. I can't see it now because I'm using the one gadget. I didn't bring another one up. But I will get to that in a moment. So, I don't know. So many stories, yet I will do that. All right. Okay. Yeah. So many stories. Yeah. Well, what you doing today, guitar? What are you doing today? You haven't told me about fishing any time of late. This is the season, the season where a lot of mm, this is the season, coffee, where a lot of where a lot of seafood is consumed. People tend to eat less red meat. They didn't stop fish during COVID, but they took the money. So what? No fish, but yeah, but you normally go fishing, so you normally get your fresh catch. Really? Okay. All right. And there's lots happening in your part of the country, the world, where the president and the president and the acting president and Tesla and Vance and all of that. What's the truth? That's oh, okay. Well, maybe that's what gives them power, you know. That's what they where they get their power from. I don't know. We just chatted. Yeah, maybe that's where they get a lot of their whatever from. But yes, yes. I've heard that before, you know. I watched this lady, channel is the Master's Voice Prophecy blog, and she called out a lot of them. She named some names that we were like, oh, like really? Mm-hmm. I don't know. But from where I am here in Jamaica and watching or listening or reading about what is happening in your country under the new governance, I don't know where we go with all this. We depend a lot on the US, even for money transfers, Western Union, MoneyGram, Rio, whatever, Cash App. Yeah, because a lot of persons have their relatives living overseas in the US and who will send back monies from time to time to do whatever. And these remittances are being affected somewhat because many of the persons who are in the US are undocumented too. And so they are not able to do their usual remittances. They are crying. I don't know that they have started deporting any of those persons who they have detained. I know on a monthly basis we have our usual return of citizens deported. I think on the third Thursday of each month, these persons are sent back. So I don't know if any of who have returned are victims to what's happening now, or these persons were already in the system, being already processed to be sent back home. And in my country, I don't know whether my country has put things in place the necessary programs in place to receive over 5,000 immigrants that President Trump has threatened to send back here. So it can be daunting to even think about. But life goes on. My electricity bill has been high. I bought this gadget on Amazon. It's a digital temperature controller. Let me put it at the back of the camera. Turn the camera around. Oh, sorry. See? Digital temperature controller. Yeah. I bought this on Amazon. I watched a couple of videos where persons were using their chest freezers as normal refrigerator, and were saying that it has really contributed to a reduction in their electricity usage and ultimately the cost of electricity. So I bought this one. I got it on Saturday. I started using it on Sunday. So today is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 4 days into, and already I am seeing where my electricity consumption has been significantly reduced. There's an app that we have on our phones that we're able to track our usage, whether in hours, days, weeks, months. So we're able to do that. And it is serving me quite well. I am really happy with my 4 days saving so far. It's what's this? BN Link brand. It's a registered name, BN Link. That's the one I bought. BN Link Incorporation. Okay. It was designed in California and it was made in China. So it's a dual temperature gadget. So you can put it to hot or heat or cold. So it has many uses. They say it's used in greenhouses also, or anywhere you want to have fluctuations in temperature. I guess persons who, are so oriented electrically minded would know how to use this gadget for many reasons. Yeah, so actually I have it set up. So for this month, I'm expecting to see a very, 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 very reduced electricity bill. I think I should be seeing a very, very reduced one. Yeah. Because the idea of using the freezer, the chest freezer, as opposed to using the standing fridge, is that when we do open the stand-up fridge, the cold air goes out, and so we lose that, and so the temperature will again have to drop inside the fridge. So that is taking more electricity to do. Whereas in the deep freeze, or with the deep freeze, when it is open, the cold air tends to stay in. And so it causes less electricity to be used to get back down to the temperature that we wanted. So I have set my chest freezer at 26 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's way below the temperature danger zone for foods, which begins at 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So I am already 14 degrees down. So I know that my food should be should keep well, at least for a week or so. Because in the supermarket, food do keep for a long time. So I'm hoping, that my food will be able to keep 4 to 6 days, 4 to 7 days, any left over. So I will try to have a 7 days rotation. Nothing goes over maybe 4 or 5 days. And that should be well. So I am trying. Yeah, I'm trying very much so. I also had bought a earthing, what's the name of grounding mat, which I'll talk about another time. Mine is a small one, maybe a 24 by something, a grounding mat. They say it's good for pain. It's good for pain, including arthritic pain. It's good for inflammation and swelling. It allows you to have good rest. Yeah, so I've been using mine for about a month. Quite a bit. I don't know what good it has been doing for me, but I'm just using it. Since I don't really walk around without my shoes, so I guess I'm not grounded with the earth's energy. So I was told that we need to be grounded. So I bought this one. But maybe later down when I make up some more money, I'll buy a bigger one, because I tried sleeping on this one, but it's small. So by the time I wake in the nighttime, then I'm no longer on it. But I am using it. I first read about or listened to a video about grounding with this guy, Cash Peters. He sounds British, or someplace that uses the type of accent that he does. Cash Peters is an empath. He does a lot of energy testing. So he was the one I saw testing the energy of a grounding mat he had bought, and he wanted to know if it was good for him. So when he tested it, yes, it was good for him. And he said that he has been using it ever since he bought it. He's not singing any hurrah or hallelujah to it, but he did speak of his joint pain, which, along with other methods of pain control and healing, he had added the grounding mat. So that's part of his healing. I don't know what word to put with it. Treatment. So I have mine, which I am using. I do sleep better, but I can't say it's because of the mat. Normally I feel a lot of pain because I do have rheumatoid arthritis. That's what they say. And osteo, that's what they say. They are the medical persons. Yeah, but 2 Fridays ago, I had to go to my medical doctor. My ankle was hurting oh so badly. Usually it would be my knees, but my ankle was really treating me very badly. So I said, okay, let me go. I have to make up my mind. I have to put pride aside. I have to put whatever is in my head to tell me that, oh, do not take the cortisone shot, blah, blah, blah. But I went and I got 80 mg of something. I don't remember what the name is. Some name, whatever it was. So I got that. I got one shot in my right foot, just beyond my ankle, no, my instep. So funny, that's not even the side that I was feeling the pain on. The pain was more to the front. Front is what now? What's the medical term for front? Whatever it was to the front and to the outer side. So outer side is lateral. In the front, it was some other name. I don't remember the name for that now. So it was at the front, but more lateral. So when I went now and the doctor was checking me out and all of that, and he decided that, okay, yes, the cortisone shot might have be good or should be good. So he was preparing the area now for the shot. So I was saying, no, doc. It's not on that side at all. So he was going to the medial side of the leg or of the foot. And I'm saying, no, doc, it's the lateral side. So he was like, okay, yes, I know. But this is where I have to give you the shot. So I guess it's that joint that's at the back of the instep, that joint that will allow you to flex and extend your foot. So it's somewhere in that joint he has to place the medicine. And so I think that needle was about a 20 gauge 3-inch. Yeah, it's a fat ass needle, fat ass and long. So I figured it was a 20 gauge 3-inch. I don't know. I don't know, or maybe 2-inch, because maybe 3 should have gone through my foot. So maybe a 20 gauge 2-inch, maybe. And then now my fingers were hurting too. On this hand, yeah, see, they're kind of funny. So I did ask him, if we could get any kind of pain relieving medication in them, if we could get injection in them too. And he said yes. So I actually got 7. I got 2 on the pinky finger, 2 on the finger adjacent to the pinky, and then 1 in each of the others. And yes, it has been a good fix since, because now I was able to go for my walks. I have a walking pad home, so I was able to use it. I can go up the steps and down the steps now. Before it was really, really, really bad. I have to be going down sideways or backways, or I was using the cane at one point. Quite daunting. But that's how it was. And I really felt incapacitated. But now I'm feeling much better. My headspace is better. And now, yeah, a lot of things I'm able to do. Pain is not good. And especially pain with inflammation, and for the level of inflammation that was plaguing me. It made you feel lethargic. You feel drowsy every time. You feel sick. You feel depressed. You feel non-energetic. You just have the whole world against you. But it's much better now. Now, because even my channel, I was not even servicing my channel. So even now, you put a video out. Now you'll have to go back through the whole building. I still have the subscribers. Yeah, so I'm still here. My subscribers are still here. The count, but they probably have gone all over. Yeah, yeah. So maybe my videos are not even showing up on people's feed as much. So I will have to now start over and to be doing, many putting out maybe daily, twice, weekly, whatever. Just putting out stuff so that the algorithm can again figure me out, because I have not been doing much on the channel at all. And this is since maybe 2023. I have not been doing much at all. But it's okay. Just after I got monetized in March, then come June, when they started now to check out my channel, the algorithm finally gets around to me, or YouTube finally gets around to, going through my videos, my channel, then I was demonetized, and it really took me quite a time to build back. I had to be off for almost 4 or 5 months. Yeah, it was quite a time, because you had to build back the watch hours. Yes, I was flagged for reuse content, and that video, I think, was a very short. It was a short. Yeah, and man, did that video make the round. That one video made me a lot of friends, over 1,000. That video, that one short that I had reused. And it was because I did not really understand about reuse content and how to really use it. Because if it was now, then if I knew then what I knew now, it would have been so much different. I would have really fixed it to make it my own. But I just took the paperwork and just uploaded it because it sounded good to me. And then, man, was it getting a lot of traction. I think at the time when they flagged me, I was at like 325,000 views. Man, was I going. And then I had to take it down. So when you remove the video, the watch hours go with it. Bye, guitar. You did say bye. All right. Okay, darling. I didn't even see you were saying bye to me. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Thank you very much. Really appreciated you stopping by. Have a good rest of day. I'm going to be here another 17 minutes. All right. One of the things I realized is that if you do the amount of, when you are demonetized, then you lose watch hours by the day. So you're going to be losing watch hours starting from where, how it goes. Whatever happens after 365 days. So that's where you'll be kept. Those watch hours up to that time. Yeah, and it's very hard to build them back, No joke. It's very hard. It's like it's the hardest thing ever. It's the hardest thing ever. But we're back, and it's okay. It's very much okay. So welcome everyone. Thank you for stopping by. It seemed like I'm alone here, but that's fine. I'll just keep talking with you. I'm in Jamaica. Today is a holiday here. It's a holiday in Jamaica. It's Ash Wednesday. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. I used to follow the case with P. Diddy. I don't know what's happening really with him now, but it's crazy that one moment you'll be living your best life, and then the next moment you are subjected to the worst life ever. But I guess they always say, that every great person experienced prison. He's not in prison. I think he's in a jail someplace. But that's what they always say. Every great person experienced living under different conditions. Now, the actor Hackman and his wife, they found them, deceased, unalive? And there are a lot of investigations going on. I think I saw a video where they were saying that the FBI has discovered a secret tunnel under his home, or at the home. I don't know if that's true. That's what I saw one video. I didn't watch the video. It was more the topic, or maybe the thumbnail. I think it was more the title, FBI found so. I don't know how that pencils out, but I'm of the opinion that many of these wealthy persons would have bunkers, or tunnels leading to bunkers, so in case of, I don't know, that persons would go to their bunkers. But I don't know that I would enjoy that, because I would be thinking that when I need to get supply, or if I need to get out, then how does it go? Will there be persons at the entrance of the tunnel leading to the bunker who will be waiting for me there? How does it work? And the persons who have built these tunnels, it was a hush-hush thing? Persons have to be sworn to secrecy? Are these tunnels like lead to places like where the person from the royal family are kept until the time of their burial? Like we know that the queen's husband, he was placed in the, basement. I don't know how low that basement is, where the queen's husband was placed. I remember watching the funeral, and what stood out to me was this lone soldier. I think it was a soldier who was playing the bagpipe as his casket was lowered. This one person who had to be there playing the bagpipe. And then Queen Elizabeth died and joined her husband there. And I guess I don't know if these persons are ever buried, or they are just kept. Their bodies are kept. So from time to time, you would have morticians checking on them to make sure that the bodies are kept in good condition. I don't know. And one of the things that interests me, and I give thought to sometimes, is that these persons, oftentimes, they live so very long. Yes, they live so very, very long. And I wonder if during old age, do they have persons, who have to attend to them just like we commoners? Like when we get old, we have to have persons who change our diaper, We can no longer help ourselves, so we are urinating and defecating, and then persons have to come and do all of that. Those activities for us. Or for them, I don't know if it happens just that way for persons of royalty. I guess we'll never know, but maybe the information is there. I don't know. What do you think? You think it's there? Maybe it is. I don't know. But you see, we have so much to talk about. So much is happening. I wonder sometimes now if, based on what is happening in the Middle East, Israel, Hamas, Palestine, Ukraine, Russia, Germany. I mean, I'm just calling countries. Not everybody's in the Middle East, but I'm just calling out countries. Trump wanting Denmark. Trump saying that Canada should be the 52nd or 51st state. Now he has Google changing the name, the Gulf of Mexico, that body of water there, the Gulf of Mexico, now to be the Gulf of America. You have persons saying, okay, the part of the U.S. that holds the Mexican border, actually that part of the whole land mass really belong to the Mexican in the first place. And oh boy, there's so much happening. Then you have persons, Mexicans and other countries going to the Mexican border, and then soon, persons are saying that the same border, the same wall that was built, or whatever the situation there at the border, whatever the containment protocol there, the same wall or whatever enactment is there that was meant to keep immigrants from coming into the US, that same wall or enactment or whatever it is that is there, it's going to be the same for the persons in the US who wants to get out. So it's going to be that wall that's going to hold them prisoners. They will not be able to cross over to go into Mexico. And seem like the Mexican president, she is a whole force to reckon with. She's not giving into any pressure of the US. Just the other day, the Israeli Prime Minister went to meet with the US Prime Minister and his entourage in the White House. And I was really taken aback at the level of, or at the time, the tone or the feel of the meeting. It was like you're scolding your child. It was distasteful. I don't know that this is the way that world leaders treat each other. Then the same Prime Minister of Israel went to London. The reception by the British Prime Minister was quite different. It's a whole different ball game. I guess there's a revolution is taking place. Things are getting upside down. Things that used to be normal are quite abnormal. Accidents in the sky, aircraft, or should we say air fatalities, are now becoming a thing. Yes, we normally talk about road fatalities, not even shipwreck. No, not in modern times. We're not even hearing about that. But the amount of emergency landing that are taking place, problems on the runway, airlines colliding, that's bad. You know, that's very bad. That was my phone going off. I do not know how to stop the phone from ringing. I think the next time, sorry, I'm gonna try it on airplane mode so that it doesn't ring. I think I will probably go to YouTube and find out how we stop that, because I don't want the interruption. But then I see other persons doing live, and then there are phone calls coming in, which they can't take anyway. I couldn't take this either. But it's the way it is. So that's one thing. So yes, the British Prime Minister did welcome the Israeli Prime Minister with open arms. And then after that, I read that they'll be contributing some billions of pounds, or yeah, it must be pounds, to help Ukraine with the war against Russia. So, and then the President of the United States is threatening a double 3. I don't know where that is going or what sense it makes at this time. Is he so confident that if a double 3 was to happen, that the US would come out of it as part of the winners? Or maybe a war might be brewing, but it has nothing to do with the Western world. It has nothing to do with the US. That's one of the things that's happening, and it's major. Then you see a lot of videos where persons are expressing sadness as having given their vote to a particular party. Hey, Phoenix TV, hi. Greetings to you too, my darling. How you doing? How you doing? I just figure I would pop on a little while, and to chit chat with persons. Seeing that I haven't been working my channel as I should, and now that I am in space mentally, emotionally, you did miss me. Oh yeah, thank you for expressing that. It means a lot to me. I have disappeared. In 2023, just after I got monetized, I got demonetized. And then I had to build back, but then I built back. I was able to get back on in a couple of months, because of course they banned you for like 3 months then. So those 3 months you have to take and rebuild. Yeah, because the watch hours disappear. Oh, just like that. And you have to build back. Well, that's fine. So during that time, I wasn't doing much work, because no video that you would have put out would have been monetized. So I just had to do a lot of live streams and all of that to build back the watch hours. And then, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I'm back too. Okay, let's start my business. Yeah. So I took a call. I'm sorry about that. I'm expecting a workman, so he called to say he was on his way. That's very good. I was expecting him since 9:30 this morning, but it's good that he's coming. Yeah. So I had to build back, and then now during this year, during last year and up to now, I was quite busy with other things, and I just could not put my head around really where I want, the channel to be going, what really I want to be focusing on. What do I have to offer to persons, and to dedicate my time to that. And even now, I'm still hopping. You go to a particular channel and you find it talking about this particular thing, and you know that when you want to hear inspirational talking, that's where you go, or if you want to learn how to do so and so, that's where you go. For me, I don't have that. So I'm still, I guess, doing whatever, I don't know. But it's good that you have joined me here today. I appreciate that. For the most part, I've just been chatting to myself, but I know that, persons will binge watch the live after, and that is really, 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 really good for me. So the 1 hour is up. You join me late. Maybe I'll come back on this evening. All right. So, Feeny, I catch you, darling, and it was good seeing you. I have to go because the workman is on his way. So I'll catch you later.